is an airport of international standard. No? So in other words, I want you to pay attention, to listen carefully, and to read the. So we are going to follow the standard pang international na gid, no? However, we do not have or there is no direct flight from Silay going to other countries. Okay. So I know that I was able to give this to you. I mean the criteria last time or last month or 3 weeks ago. Now let me reiterate, no? So innovation is very important, no? Especially um, at present. No? So as architects or even architect designers, we really have to innovate. No? So when I say innovate, we have to introduce something new. Okay? So I am not expecting mediocre na output from fourth year Archi students like you. What I am expecting is an output which is unique, which is at par, no? At par sa airport naton subong sa Silay, no? Okay? Which is different, no? Meaning to say, I'm expecting from you to introduce features, okay? Features or facilities which is something new or cannot be found in the existing Bacolod Silay Airport, no? Okay, so what about innovation? This is the ability to present modern design which will address the safety requirements of the users in terms of pandemic COVID. No? Although it's post-pandemic, okay? So, but let's not forget that it's still pandemic. No? However, post na, no? Pandemic is about to end. But it is still our duty as student designers to protect ourselves, to protect the people, the occupants who will be using our design or the building that we will design. Okay, and at the same time answer the needs of the people in the future, no? So always remember that we are here to design for the future because we cannot go back to the past, no? Okay, we don't design for the present time but for the future, no? So in other words, you have to consider the transportation system 10 years after, transportation system after 20 or 30 years. Okay, what will happen? Do you think these traditional jeepneys will be what do you call this, will not be allowed to ano ni, hindi na makabiyahe, no? Obsolete na ni siguro after 20 years, no? Because next year they're planning to replace these traditional cars with minibuses, no? So the point that I am saying this because I want you to consider the width of the roadways, okay? The width of the driveways, the width of the gate, no? Or entrance gate in your airport, if you have, okay? You consider the size of minibuses. Okay, kung ay mo naging consider, if what you considered is only shuttle, no? Or let us say taxi, so this time, no? It's time for you to consider this minibuses. Okay? What about the character, no? So do not forget that we are all Filipinos. And the location for this airport is in Silay City. Okay? So meaning to say you inject something that is Filipino. Inject something in your structure or building that will represent Negros Occidental. Okay? That will showcase the product of Bacoleños or of Bacolod or if not Negros Occidental. No? So when I say represent, I'm not saying that you limit only to mascara. It's too common, no? Okay? I'm not saying that you limit only to mga manok pang sabong, no? It's too traditional or common. I'm not saying that you are going to limit only to bow, no? Because every time students design a building, no, wherein he or she is required to integrate, no, something about Bacolod or Negros, no, what students would like to showcase is mascara, if not tubo, if not tubo, we have ano pa gidala, na? Though amula na bla, very limited pala, na? Okay? So when I say character, I mean you think of, na? You think of mga features, you think of mga culture of the people of Bacoleños or Bacolod and the people of Negros in general, no? Ano ang aton nga culture? Okay? So muna, that is what I would like to emphasize. And then social impact. No? The new structure must bring about positive change. Okay, positive change. Na? Okay, so actually, your building is the inlet and at the same time the outlet. Na? Amo na siya. It is where the tourist will enter. Na? Daw na siya, it serves as the entrance of Bacolod City and at the same time the exit. Okay? If we have tourists who would like to experience Mascara Festival here in Bacolod City, of course they can travel by water. Na? But most of the tourists from Manila or abroad, they would like to travel via air. Okay? So anong social impact? Na? Okay? So this will bring about positive change. In other words, because of your design, no? Design of the airport or design of the airport terminal, no? Amon siyang malid, no? Okay, this will be able to change, no? Or yes, from Botantabi from better, no? Better community, mabest na ang community naton, no? Because of your airport, no? So always remember that as designers or student designers, we design not to destroy the environment, no? We design because we want to bring about positive change. We design buildings or structures because we want to integrate something new and we want to improve the environment and not to destroy it. Okay? So, amo na, kaklaro. No? Okay. Now, let me ask somebody no, from the group. No? Now, in your design, no? Okay, the group members or your group members can help you. No? Okay. In your design, for example, no, some airport, what did you introduce? What is your approach which you think will bring about positive change in the community? Okay, can we hear from Brian, and who else? Okay, I think there are four members in the group, no? So Brian, what did you include in your building or structure or airport that you think will bring about positive change? Where's L? Din ka na L.
Yes, sir. Pwede
Yes,
mo
okay.
repeat, sir, ang question, sir. Kay dugalag ko lang.
Oh, sige lang. Don't worry about lag. No, my concern is your answer, no? Tell us about your features or design. Okay.
Ato,
Lag
sir,
is normal.
ang
Okay.
sa building ko naman, sir, may mga large windows. Tapos, do kawayan, ang do design to naman, sir.
Mhm.
Ito ginamin mo.
So large windows, that is not new, no? Santa Monica building do have large windows, no? Sa balay namon we have large windows, so it's not new, no?
Windows na anti-glare, sir. Amo na ginamin mo.
Windows and what?
Windows ng anti-glare. Amo na ginamin mo, sir.
Hindi, positive change, no? It may be your layout, your design, the character of your building, the arrangement of your building. Okay. So anong ginhimo mo, no? Ano gindugang mo? matsyag ni mo nga ini do ano ni. Do because of this do amuning ano, do amuning direction siguro no. Most likely if buildings no will be constructed in the area, most likely do amo maning mga character nila nga sundon do amo na wala na. It will bring about positive change no. Okay? Anong ginbutang mo to? Anong gindugang mo? Anong approach mo?
Ito sir, ang parametric architecture naman sir nga nagbutang kami lines for gabulig tabong sa sun pro gasulod man Japan ang daylight pro gahap sa nga hindi magsulod ang init gid. Amo na sir.
Okay. No, don't answer my question with a question. No, are you asking me or answering me? But I think that is correct. No? So what you're trying to say is you want to maximize or utilize the natural light. Okay. And this natural light will give, somehow it gives, what do you call this, a beautiful effect in the interior of your airport. No? Which, and this is your this is one of the features that you think will bring about positive change. No? Daw kanami man na siya. What about your group members? No? Okay, do you have a friend? Are your group members are your friend? Why gida si Brian and Brian? Where are you guys?
RD, sir.
Yes, okay, good. So, amo na, other than the slots that L mentioned, ano
Siguro,
pa gid?
ano, sir, ng the addition of perimeter fences to avoid, sir, unwanted um, obstruction to the airline and promote airline safety and security, sir, sa people, sir, which
So,
is
amo na
very
siya,
common to
no?
all airlines.
So, amo na siya. Okay. So, thank you, Brian. So, I think it's, ano, no? Si Brian Arsenas, no? Okay. Now, what about the others? Now, can we hear from Carla? Carla, what did you do? No? What is your approach? What did you include in your airport that you think will bring about positive change in Silay? Carla, we have Shea, and this question is addressed to your group, no, Carla and Shea.
Nag-ano kami sir like ang pili kami sa zero carbon bala sir nga construction. So ang gamito namon is ang mga locally available nga mga materials, ang mga less energy, ang mga energy efficient nga mga materials, and ang magamit man kami sir sa mga materials bala sir nga hindi siya mag further cause ang pollution sa aton environment sir, like mga harmful nga materials. Tapos
Okay.
same man sir, like ma-utilize man kami like ang light kag natural light sir, kag ventilation nang para muna sir less ang energy ang mga gamit sa amon nga airport.
Okay, very good, Shea. No? Thank you for that response or answer. So, meaning to say you are going to apply green architecture because at present, no, green architecture is not that evident na in our existing buildings, especially in the buildings in Silay City. Na? So thank you for that. Na? And I'm sure that your classmates will be able to learn from your response. No? The same with you, no? Brian and Elle. Thank you very much. No? Okay, so eco-friendliness, integrate green architecture and use materials not harmful to the environment. No? I think this was answered also by Shea. No? Okay, green materials, green building. Okay. Now, and I want
Ang dapat.
Nadula si sir.
And I want to, charot dula.
Hinay signal sa fourth floor.
Nadula.
Ga-connect ko di sa fourth floor, naghinay ila signal ni sir.
Okay.
Pwede ka out. Pinaka-out.
O yari, padisidiin mo.
Hi, sir. Manakat na ko, sir.
Okay, class. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, nadula ako gali. Nadula ako, nagamonolog na lang ko gali. Sorry, no? Sorry, class. Okay. So namangkot ko kagina, no? I thought Era is not in the Google Meet, no? Era Miles, are you in the Google Meet? Era Miles.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you hear my question a while ago?
Sir, sorry sir, wala. Sir, kinautod ka kagina.
Yes, so nautod ako, no? Okay, sorry lang. Nagmonolog na ako gali, no? So, Era, no? Era, nalipat na lang ako sa question ko kaya nautod ako kagina, no? Okay. Era, have you heard about mood boards? M-O-O-D, mood boards.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you tell us about mood boards. What is your idea about mood boards? Era?
Like, ang mga sample na idea, sir, na
Okay.
naging compile.
Okay.
Like, naging collage siya, sir, na makreate ang concept idea na gina-imagine mo.
Correct. Okay. So the concept or the idea that is in your mind. Now, for example, if you are planning to what I call this, to integrate a fountain, indoor fountain, okay, or man-made waterfalls in your concourse area or inside your airport, no, you grab a picture, get a photos, no, or attach photos in your presentation, no, showing concourse, no, concourse in other airport terminal buildings, na, tapos may waterfalls ka na. It's called mood board, no? So, amo ni siya, no? So that it would be easy for you to relay your idea or ideas to your client or to your instructor or professor, no? Sir, this is my idea, no? Okay, I'm planning or we are planning to integrate man-made, no? Or mga water features in our concourse area, in our airport, no? And amo ni ang itsura niya, no? Of course, it's not your design, but it is the same idea that you have in mind, na? Okay? Or hindi gani daw mo tawag nato nga design inspiration. Okay? So others, no, others you can apply it, no? Tawag nato na mood boards, no? MOOD, no? Mood boards. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Era Miles. Now I'm going to share again my presentation. Sorry, Nadula, no? Okay, we are now in the requirements. Now, site development plan scale is 1:500 meters. Okay, so last time you used 20 by 30 paper, although others used 30 by 40 inches paper. Okay, so the scale is 1:500 meters. No? Sorry, 1:500. Yes, 1:500 meters. Now, if it is not possible for you to use 1:500 meters, you tell me in advance. Na? Do not tell me last minute na. So last time, ang nakaigo tong scale was 1:1,500. Na? For the core, ato lang core nga portion sang lote. No? But I do not know because the paper size or tarpaulin size is 3 feet by 4 feet. So I'm sure that makaigo na niguro 1:1,000 or 1:500 meters. Okay? So what will happen if you're not going to follow the required scale? The grade, highest grade that you will get is 80% for the site dev plan. No? So, base ba lamang ba mo, ay, abi na, sir, ng ano lang, no. Wala sang abi, no? Maraming nagkamali sa maling akala, no? Follow the scale, no? If it is not possible for you to use 1:500 meters, you inform me in advance, no? At least 3 days so that we can discuss about the scale for your site development plan. Is that clear, class? Klaro na siya? I want to hear from you guys, class. Klaro na siya?
Yes, sir.
O, isa lang estudyante ko ha. What
Yes,
about
sir.
the others? Klaro na ha?
Yes, sir.
Kaya karon 80 lang na kanugon pa naman. Ha? So, I would like to reiterate that instruction is very, very important. Okay? So, Patrick, how important is the instruction?
Very important, sir, since direta sir
Okay,
ka
I did not mention that. Okay, I'm going to ask another, How important, Zoe, how important is instruction? I did not say that instruction is very important. Why ko na nagambal, no? Zoe, how important is instruction? Nadula si Zoe, nagpa-Manila, nagoro. Anyway, just want to ask na lang Brian Ineffable. How important is instruction?
Important siya, sir, kay instructions, do parte na sa plan mo. And if wrongly, do sa pagsunod mo sa instructions, sir, effective
Everything
na ang
is-
planning mo, sir.
Okay, so thank you, no? But actually, si Patrick is partly correct, no? But I did not say that instruction is very important. But what I said is instruction is very, very important. So see how important is instruction, Patrick? Again, how important is instruction, Patrick?
Sir, sorry, sir, ga utod-utod, sir.
It's very, very important. Basta klaro
Okay.
na.
Okay.
Okay, so Brian, very, very important kaya, no? And I agree, no? Correct to si Brian when he mentions that if you're not going to follow instruction, the rest is wrong, no? Amo na gani nga dapat 3 days ba lang before bala? Inform me, no? Sir, alang-alang gid ang 1:500. Can we use 1:1,000? Para maintindihan natin, ha? Okay, include the following. What buildings? Apron, runway, no? Now, speaking of runway, no? Actually, runway sa airport measures 2,002 meters. In other words, 2 kilometers na siya long. Ha? The length of the runway in Silay or Bacolod Silay Airport is 2,002 meters. And the width of the runway is 45 meters. No? Now, I agree with you. No, you are correct. No, when you presented your design with a runway equal to 60 meters, no? Or the width is 60 meters because we are thinking of mga bigger aircrafts. Na? Okay, kasi ano siya no? International standard ang gina-follow natin no? If at present the runway measures only 45 meters, so it's okay kung ang imong width is 60 meters. Okay? Now, include of course apron, roadways surrounding the lot, north orientation. Okay, klaron ta niya ang waay sang north orientation sa site dev na highest grade that you will get is 80%. Okay? Kung sala man ang orientation nimo, highest grade in your site dev is 80%. Because we cannot afford to to show the or to present incorrect na site development plan. Because if ang north naton points on a wrong direction, meaning to say everything is wrong. Our analysis, our orientation is also wrong. Okay, so klaro na siya. Can somebody repeat what I mentioned earlier? Or Sulita, no? If north orientation is not included in the site dev, highest grade is 80, no? Kung incorrect naman ang aton nga norte, highest grade that you can get is also 80, no? Guys, so ay taka mo ginapabudlayan, but hindi na ko gusto makalambot ka mo sa 5th year na hindi ta kabalo lang mag-drawing sa site dev, no? Worst, you are going to practice the profession, tapos mangkuton kita sa kliyente, where is the north pointing architect, tapos why ka, no? So it's standard, no? Every time you design or you prepare site development plan, north is part of it. Okay? Now, Ayesa, are you in the Google Meet, Ayesa?
Yes, sir.
Ano ganito instruction naton when it comes to site development plan?
Dapat may north orientation, sir.
Kuno ay pilang grade naton?
80, sir.
Okay. Sige. Thank you. At least I know that you are still in the Google Meet, no? Because instruction is very, very important. You really have to stay in the Google Meet, no? And of course, this is a journey. When I say journey, you really have to journey with me because I'm here to guide you. I'm the facilitator, not only instructor, not only professor, but I am the facilitator, no? Okay, in other words, na, you have to journey with me, na? Okay. Kay idalon tagid kamo hasta mag-arkitekto kamo, na? Hindi ta kamo ya pagdalon nga mag-drug addict kamo I'm going to help you achieve your dreams to become an architect. That is why you really have to journey with me. Because if you're not going to attend classes, if you're not going to follow my instruction, of course, madula ka gidya. Okay? Now, floor plan, scale 1 is to, okay, sorry, na-miss ko na no? We have entrance, exit. Now, you can show the entrance, exit by simply drawing an arrow. Drawingan mo na arrow, tapos just write 2 letters, no? In or entrance, that's it. No? For exit, out or exit. Done na. No? Now, driveway, in your driveway, you have to show the direction. How? Draw arrows, no? Because the arrows will give me an idea if your road or driveway is 1 or 2-way. Okay. Parking spaces. We also have material recovery facility. Pocket gardens if it is applicable. Okay. Drop-off points. So good because majority of you included this. Pedestrian lanes, walkway, ramps. arrows, dimensions, labels, signages, other pertinent areas, spaces, and requirements. Okay guys, did I miss something? May nalipatan ako? If none, we will proceed to the floor plans. Now, for the floor plans, the scale is 1 is to 100 meters or 200 meters. Again, just want to reiterate, kung magamit ka scale 1 is to 100 meters, the best for me. No? Sa ano nga structure? For example, sa fire department building, okay, because it's a small building. No? MRF, yes, 1 is to 100. But for huge buildings like airport terminal building, if it is not possible for you to use 1 is to 100 meters, then use 1 is to 200 meters. Ti kung ay kada kapamatiyan, nag 1 is to 300 kapag ijaya, then you will be able to get a maximum grade of 80. 80, na? Okay? Now, kung hindi pagid ka igo yaya, no? Masin 1 is to 200 meters, so it's time for you to draw or include key plan. K-E-Y, key plan. Na? And then show only portion of your airport terminal building, the plan of it, no? Sa imo nga tarpaulin. Okay. Now, checklist, rooms, areas, spaces, based on your space programming and preliminary plans. Okay, last Tuesday, we were reminded by the ISO auditors. No? Okay, siling niya, no? Because you do feedbacking to your students. No? Okay, so it would be better if you, no, faculty members would, if you can, what do you call this, check if the students followed the suggestions or not. Na? Okay, that is why nami mana no mag-submit ka mo, you submit or return your preliminary plan. Na? Okay, so that I will be able to track or check or see na if you really followed my comments and recommendations. Okay, fire exits, very important. Do not forget the travel distance from the most remote area going to the fire exit. Label, dimensions, signages, and others. Aerial view perspective, any convenient scale. Okay. Now, avoid presenting or showing 1-point perspective. No? Better if you can present 2-point perspective so that I will be able to see the 3 different sides of the building. What are these sides? The top, left, and right portion of the building. No? Because if you're going to present only 1-point perspective, aerial view, I will be able to see only 2 sides, the top and the front. Okay, now please show the following main subject. We have airport terminal building, cargo building, fire rescue building, apron, runway, taxiway if you have. Okay, what else? Na? We also have tabi connector, no? Mga connector natin. Okay, surrounding areas. Okay, make sure that the surrounding areas is not bare. There must be trees. If ever may ara ka trees, make sure that it's doon naga-fade yun tayo. Faded siya. Okay? Or let it fade. No? Entourage, you should include cars, people, trees, plants. And include labels. Okay. Normal view perspective, again, this is scaled. However, you can use any scale or any convenient. Show the following main subject. We have surrounding areas, entourage, include label. Okay. Next, interior perspective of pre-departure area. Show the following: floors, walls, ceiling, furniture pieces, other important items in the interior. Entourage, include labels. Okay, next we have 4 elevations. Now, please take note, no class, please take note of the word every. Okay? Na-emphasize pa, no? Every. Okay? Every building. So meaning to say, if you have airport terminal building, you have to prepare for elevations. Kung may cargo building ka, another 4 elevations. If you have fire rescue building, 4 elevations pa gina. Next, if you have separate MRF building, 4 elevations. Kay every building. No? We are talking about every building. Now, you show the following. Klaro na siya. Na? Okay, 2 sections of every building, meaning to say 2 sections for airport terminal building. Okay, good for you because I'm requiring only 2, no? In mga actual projects, kung kisa 4 na siya, no? 4 na. Kung din tong stairs nimo, gina-drawingan na siya section. Okay, in other words, ginakat na siya, no? In critical portion of the building, no? Or areas of the building. Because in this section, we would like to see, no? We would like to check mga critical areas. Like what? Elevator, stairs, mga theater, for example, no? Kasi ano siya elevated bala. So we would like to check the headroom clearance. Okay? So just read na lang, walls, doors, windows, roof, other important items in the interior. Call-outs, dimensions, include labels. Next, no? Paper size, 3 feet by 4 feet, no? Okay, the reason why I'm requiring 3 feet by 4 feet because no, ang pag-charge sang mga business bala, no? Mag-print sa tarpaulin per square foot. Okay, so if I am going to require you to use 30 by 40 inches tarpaulin, no? So may mga ano sila, may mga alang-alang bala. And of course, ang charges nila is per square foot. So it's better to maximize na lang the tarpaulin. Now, that is why 3 feet by 4 feet instead of 30 inches by 40 inches. Margins or margin every side of the paper or tarpaulin 1 inch. Presentation, CAD, Photoshop, Lumion. Now, I would like to know if what other softwares are you using, no? Kyle, ano pag ginagamit ninyo, Kyle, nga software? Other than CAD, Photoshop, Lumion, what else? Kyle? Why si Kyle? What about Angelia? No, Angelia, anong software nga ginagamit ninyo?
Ang nabalaan ko man lang sir nga ginagamit naman is Lumion. Ambot if may kagamit man D-Racer, SketchUp, CAD.
Yes, SketchUp, sorry. No? But of course, even though SketchUp is not included in the slide, you can use SketchUp. No? Okay? In fact, that is the raw. No? Raw output usually is from SketchUp. Now, deadline for the submission is December 16 before 12 noon. So guys, no, I'm sure that you are familiar with the extent. No? I mean, when are we going to end our first semester? No? Of course, January 2023. No? Okay, however, no, I was able to discuss this with Architect Verde. No? And then ang amon bala idea is that we want you to enjoy your Christmas break or vacation. No? That is why we set the deadline to December 16. No? Okay, so if you started last week or 2 weeks ago, so pila naman 3 weeks naman obra ninyo. No? Now, kay kung mag-ano naman mag after this, plus 7, 23 na siya. No? That is why December 16. Check natin, anong adlaw ni siya? December 16 is... sorry, December 19 guys. No? Class, instead of December 16, December 19. Okay na sa inyo 19? Instead of 16?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, kung hindi okay sa inyo, butang ta sa 16. Si Era, alert na sun mga yes, sir. Now, because this is better, at least you have 3 days na. 12 noon, i-change na niya, i-4 o'clock naton. Last time, di pa uyatan, payawan ninyo ako hulat, no? So, ano na ko. So, 4 o'clock is 4 o'clock, ha? 4 o'clock p.m. kita. Okay? Before 4 p.m. Okay? Now, what's next? I think muna ning last natin. Why naman so far? Okay, class, any question or clarification? Do you have any question or clarification? May ara pa da? Why naman so far? Silence means silence means no question. Okay, so just want to update you, no? Although you were able to present your output or preliminary plan last time or last week or 2 weeks ago, no? Okay, actually there are 5, no? There are 5 different airlines which operates in Bacolod Silay Airport, no? We have Sebgo, okay, Sebgo, and the flight or destination is going to Cebu. We also have Cebu Pacific going to Manila and Davao, no? And PAL Express, the destination is Cebu and Manila. PAL, there is only one destination going to Manila, no? Philippine Air Asia, Manila, no? But Philippine Asia, I know that this is also owned by PAL, no? And Sebgo, basiya manika Cebu Pacific, no? And PAL Express, this is also owned by PAL, of course, no? That is why if you're going to enter or go to PAL, no? Or I mean to the airport in Silay City, there are only 2 sets of counters, no? Okay, ang isa dira, there are 6 counters, check-in counters, I mean, no? It's for PAL ang sa left. Sa right na portion, there are 5 to 6 check-in counters. It's owned by Cebu Pacific. No? So, klaro ni siya, class, no? That do not combine the check-in counters of PAL kag Cebu Pacific. You really have to separate this. Okay? Now, I would like also to emphasize VIP and CIP. VIP means very important person. Okay? Mga suki naton nga mga na reach niyang certain mileage. No? What about CIP? It means commercially important person. Now, you should have this. No? Include ninyo ini. Kay para ni siya sa mga business class. No, mga suki na wala na. Okay? Now, there are better facilities, better seats are provided, there is a bigger nga TV or flat TV, may mga ref pa da, kag ginaserbisyohan gid na. Okay? Compared to those who are waiting in the pre-departure area. Okay. What else? No? How many levels or floors do we have sa atong nga Bacolod Silay Airport? No? Actually, there are 3 levels. No? 3 floors na siya. No? And on the ground floor, of course, there are check-in counters by PAL and Cebu Pacific. Now, there is a huge open space which we call concourse. Okay? Ang lapad nga area na blang ginaagyan naton, it's called concourse. Arrival area is usually separated from the departure area. No? And there should be an information counter. But what I would like to see in your final output is the automated, no? Automated nga board, no? Okay, meaning to say magagwa da or ga-appear ang mga aircraft and their destination. No? Now, what about on the second floor? No? Okay, we have 3 departure areas. No? Tatlo. So every departure area, there are group of chairs. No? Okay, may set of chairs there. No? And then there is VIP lounge, CIP lounge in the existing Bacolod Silay Airport. No? And then there are 3 jet bridges. When I say 3 jet bridges, I am referring to the connector. Okay? Amuni ang bridge nga ginaagyan sang tawo from the airport terminal building going to the aircraft. What is the purpose of the jet air bridge? Its purpose No? It serves as access or covered hallway, no? For the passengers. Okay, at least they're well protected from the weather. Hindi sila maulanan, hindi man sila mainitan. No? Okay, now, currently, the airport can handle 5 aircrafts simultaneously. So magdululungan, it's okay. Na? Why? Because there are 3. May tatlo man na ka-exit bala or gate. No? We call it gate. Ang ginagwaan naton, ang gate, amo na siyang alagyan or door between the pre-departure area pakadto sa jet air bridge or sa connector leading to the aircraft. Okay? Now, sa Palya, they have this mabuhay, no? Mabuhay nga lounge. This is equivalent to VIP or CIP lounge, no? So, ang nalipatan ninyo bala, ang aton nga chapel, ang iban, wa isang clinic, no? Better if you have a clinic. Okay? But of course, sa aton nga existing building, we have bongbongs, we also have Mercy, we have short orders, may mga sandwiches, soft drinks, but of course, liquors are not served. No? Bawal na siya. Okay? Sang uso pa gani ang bombahanay, no? Okay? Why gina-allow ang passengers to carry mineral water? Okay? I do not know if it is the policy of the airlines until now, no? Okay, but what I remember sa nag-tour kami before, you really have to leave, no? You really have to leave your mineral water. Even mga lotion gani or mga perfume, okay, there is a limit, no? Okay, limited lang sa amo nga ml, no? Over than that, more than that, okay, you are not allowed to carry it. Okay, that's how strict, no? 4 or 5 years ago, no? Pag-uso bombahanay. Okay? So I think I was able to explain everything, not unless you have any question, guys, or class. May pamangkot kita? Any question? Can I stop my presentation? Pwede na? Oh, where are you? You go back to Google Meet, na? Turn on taning camera, na? Kay ba si Kamuya ara kamo sa mall? Okay, good. Si Shea ara na? Alert. Okay, si Kyle is with us, na? Pero do may upod si Kyle. So din ka nga Molda, Ayala, or ano, Kyle? Na? Okay. O bando, gilakat-lakat.
Sir Demi, sir.
Si sino?
Sir Demi, sir.
Si?
Sir Demi.
Si Sir?
Sir, nag-sit-in ko siya. Sir, kay wala ko, lagi na, sir. Sa balay, sir.
Wag ka sa ano? Asa din kaya?
Kaya ko, sir, sa eskwelahan, sir, kay di ba, sir, mamit pataron, kay wala ko tinira, pinag-sit-in ko lang siya.
Okay. Sige. Okay. Sige. So, do you have any question? Era Miles, Era Camilo, Ayesa, who else? No?
None.
Christian, why naman so far? Okay. So guys, we are going to meet face-to-face this coming Wednesday. Hindi taka face-to-face. Na? For those who came late, na? We cannot meet face-to-face every Monday because somebody is using our room 401. No? And you know that. Okay, fine art students are using 401 every Monday. So we cannot meet face-to-face. But we can meet face-to-face every Wednesday. And you are all required to attend the face-to-face classes. No? So, klaro na siya, guys? Klaro na, Okay. I'm going to call your attention if you're not going to meet or to attend my class, face-to-face this coming Wednesday. I was alarmed last time. Natubla nag face-to-face, very few attended the class. Kaya siling ninyo may ginaubra ka mga building tech. Okay, so dapat try to balance. Balance your schedule, balance your time. Okay, allocate time for design, allocate time for math subjects, allocate time for for building tech and history if you have. Okay, so I think we are done. Okay, anybody would like to volunteer to take photos? Sino pwede dira? Photos? Era, pwede ka? Era, Miles, can you please take photos?
Sir, hindi ko makita tanan, sir.
Okay. What about you, Christian? Christian, can you please take photos? Gaglow in the dark kada Deo gali.
Okay,
I mean,
sir.
sa
Dulong
din
sa
kang
kwarto, sir.
sinihan, no?
Dulong
Sa
akong kwarto,
sinihan.
sir.
Sa
Okay, try
kwarto
ko,
at
sir.
it's daytime. Now
Pero may
guys,
touch.
everybody is required to smile, na? It's Christmas. You are required to smile.
1, 2, 3. Smile. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Do si Deo na itong smile to do. Thank you again. See you this coming Wednesday, na? Okay. Sige.
Bye, sir.
Oh, Brian.
Bye, sir.
Sige.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Thank you.